Overnight, heavily armed federal authorities staging coordinated coast-to-coast raids at properties belonging to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
The speed at which it appears these raids were conducted suggests that agents were concerned that they needed to secure evidence quickly and prevent anyone from destroying evidence before they got there.
All of these big deviants is all catching in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Time has proven Katt Williams' claims about Diddy's impending destruction, as federal agents have been flooding Diddy's homes, allegedly to tie him to all the crimes he has been accused of. Now Katt, being the whistleblower, is revealing the details of the federal findings. It's suffice to say, things aren't looking pretty for the music mogul. Recurrent searches of his properties have sent the industry into a wild frenzy. Let's delve into this latest development that could ultimately be the end of Sean Combs' era. It looks like multiple SA lawsuits did not fall on deaf ears as the feds are taking action. Reports state that search warrants were issued regarding Sean Diddy's multiple properties. Now, the federal agencies allegedly joined hands and started combing through Diddy's properties at the same time. Law enforcement sources revealed that the searches are related to the SA allegations against the music mogul.
The guys on the ground down there, the heavily armed officers that made their way inside, they actually are kind of just milling about or holding the perimeter.
An HSI spokesman said in a statement, earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation, with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. Sources have revealed that firearms were found in both of the raided residences. In addition to that, Sean's phones and other electronic devices were seized before he left his residence in Miami. Interestingly, Sean's two sons were also detained during the raid. Critics believe that the searches were organized to prevent anyone from destroying potential evidence.
The speed at which it appears these raids were conducted suggests that agents were concerned that they needed to secure evidence quickly and prevent anyone from destroying evidence before they got there.
According to reports so far, 3 women and 1 man had been interviewed by federal officials in Manhattan in relation to the investigation. With the federals working in full gear, people are hopeful that Diddy might be held accountable after years of wreaking havoc. You all remember that almost all the lawsuits claim that Diddy used to lace drinks with substances, right? Well, it means that he also had to have a supplier of the goods. The same day 2 of the rap mogul's homes were raided, Brendan Paul was detained at Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport for allegedly carrying substances, according to a police report. The man turned out to be a close associate of Combs. You might not know, but in a recent civil lawsuit filed by Lil Rod, Paul, who was also a former member of the Syracuse University basketball team, was alleged to be Diddy's substance and firearm mule. The music mogul has tried to appeal to the public's court, claiming that the raids were a show of power and nothing else. In a statement, his attorney Aaron Dyer said, "Yesterday, there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name." Experts claim that Diddy might try to use his wealth to push the case for a long time. However, if things were to go as expected, the chances of Diddy's indictment are maximum.
Diddy has essentially unlimited funds to defend this case, and I expect him to litigate it very aggressively. Ultimately, I think Diddy is going to be indicted by a grand jury.
Now the thing is, since Katt Williams decided to go against the current and stand up to Hollywood elites, things have been going sideways for Diddy Combs. This January, Katt did an explosive interview with Club Shay Shay, where he said,
All of these big deviants is all catching 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Another celebrity, Tanika Ray, a TV host and one-time backup singer for Sean Combs, has come forward claiming that she had a horrific experience with the rapper that caused her to avoid him. Ray wrote in a social media post, "I just knew to avoid him at all costs. Yes, I danced for him and kept my space. I interviewed him for his projects and kept my space. Nothing that is happening is surprising. Apart from that, we all know that 50 Cent is developing a documentary about the SA allegations against Sean Combs. He teased the project on social media after Homeland Security agents raided Combs' mansions. He posted a clip of former Bad Boy Records rapper Mark Curry alleging that Combs spiked women's drinks at a party. Several months prior, 50 had joked on X that he would develop a documentary on Diddy SA allegations. Many fans thought it to be a joke. 50 pledged that all profits would go to victims of SA and R. Well, a representative confirmed to Variety that a documentary about Combs was being developed by 50 Cent's production company, G Unit Film and Television. Not only that, 50 took to social media and hinted that he would change the title of the documentary. In November 2023, Combs settled a suit brought by his former girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura, who alleged she was AR'd and subjected to years of repeated physical and other mistreatments by Combs. After settlement, Diddy's attorney, Ben Brafman, claimed, "A decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best." Weeks later, at least 2 other civil lawsuits were filed in New York against Combs with allegations of SA, including one filed in December in federal court that also included allegations of ST. Again, Combs claimed it was an attempt to destroy his reputation. "I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Just a month later, Sean Combs was sued in federal court by a producer who worked on his most recent album. He accused the music mogul of SH and of threatening him over more than a year. The producer, Ronnie Jones, claimed in the legal complaint that he lived and traveled with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023, during which time he recorded hours of video and audio of Combs, his staff, and others engaging in serious illegal activity. Among the allegations is that Combs forced Jones to procure adult workers and pressured him to engage in unwelcomed intimate acts with them and others, and that Combs gave laced alcoholic beverages to people who attended parties at his homes. Jones alleged in the lawsuit that Grange, Habdamariam, Motown Records, Love Records, and Universal Music Group effectively worked together with Combs in a RICO enterprise that failed to adequately monitor, warn, or supervise the actions of Combs, his son, and his chief of staff. For those who don't know, a RICO enterprise is any individual or group that acts together to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. An attorney for Combs claimed that Jones' reckless name-dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen. He maintained that Jones' complaint was nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. "We have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, have been ignored, as Mr. Blackburn refuses to return our calls. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them." Fans of Diddy have been switching sides quickly. One of them commented, "Long overdue to many people had exactly the same story, and I'm sure they didn't all know each other. I literally was such a fan prior to all of the allegations. I'm disgusted." And that's it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye.